the designs. It feels less cartoony. Doom Eternal felt very cartoony. Like, that wizard design with the veil over the head looks so cool, right?
I suppose I can understand this.
And like, even and like the cutscenes and everything, like I actually because like the first thing that happens is in Doom Eternal is like there's a priest and he's like, oh help, oh my god, and he's a villain in fucking He-Man. Which, there's an appeal to that, and like Doom Eternal was going for like the 90s cartoon vibes.
A little bit.
But Doom the Dark Ages is trying to take its characters a little bit more seriously.
Okay.
Which I appreciate immensely.
Interesting.
Thanks for telling me to do Glorious Egg Roll. By the way, I think you just fixed my game forever.
No problem.
This is so smooth. Even when it's lower, the frame rate lowers, it's like above 60 frames per second, and that is very tolerable to me. I did set the frame rate target to 120. Let's see if if lowering the resolution will actually make it go to...
Commander. Fira.
Yeah, lowering the resolution makes it go to 100 FPS. Let's go! Let's go! Let's fucking go! Watch!
That's awesome.
Watch! We're fucking gaming!
Launch the Slayer.
There is also the fact that, like, that is, like, a beta of an upcoming Proton version, even, where Proton 10.1 is also, like, going to be, like, a special occasion. And it's in beta right now, not even properly out.
Mm-hmm. So Glorious Egg Roll is like a beta of an actual Proton version?
There is an official Steam beta for 10.1, and then Glorious Egg Roll adds on top of that.
I see.
Launching Slayer in 3, 2, 1. Release.
Okay, yeah, okay. I think I might just, like, start this game from scratch and play this game over with, like, 1080p and everything. Because, like, this thing... I wasn't in the Proton Experimental with this game, and I was getting, like, horrendous frame rates in comparison to this.
I can already tell the soundtrack is weaker. That's incredible.
They fucked up. They fucked up. They forced Mick Gordon to quit, and they fucked up.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
All right.
What settings are you using? Like graphical settings?
Medium.
Because you're playing at 1080. You're playing at 1080p, right?
Yeah.
What's your graphics card again? It's a 6600.
Yeah, 6600 XT.
So that's the difference between the 6600 XT and the 6700 XT.
Possibly. What settings were you running at?
I'm running on low. Low looks really good still. The important thing is you increase texture pool size to as much as your graphics card can handle. Which I imagine is the max. Setting it to low, it does not affect like the visual fidelity very much.
Okay.
If you really want like nicer reflections, you can use...
That didn't change my frame rate in the slightest. Wait, do I have it on like fucking like VSync somehow? No, I don't.
Okay, so resolution scaling target FPS. Change it to...
Oh, resolution.
Change it to like whatever FPS you want.
Okay. Apply. No change.
No change? Dang.
That's honestly perfectly okay with me, as long as it's around 60. It's weird. It's weird that I can't get over, but I don't know what to do at that point.
And you're playing on Obara, right?
Bazite. Back on Bazite.
Oh, you're back on Bazite. Okay. You're done. Bazite might be my forever Linux distribution, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, your VRAM is a little bit over the limit, says the thing on the bottom right.
Oh. So, something like, Oh, interesting. Okay.
I wonder if my thing is going over the limit, actually.
Hmm.
I don't think I was paying attention to the thing in the corner, I just saw it on yours.
That's really funny that, like, it doesn't change. You see, upscaler, FSR. We're gonna use actually fucking FSR.
I guess, in my experience, TAA is the upscaler that actually works well with this game, but like, it was also with the fucking Proton that wasn't working.
Let's give it a shot. Why don't we? Everything medium. Apply all of that.
Did it just quit?
We'll see.
Did it just give up? I actually had that issue. So let me show you how to.
It's a black
Let me.
screen.
So you're gonna have to quit out of the game. You're gonna have
Gotcha.
to explore your files. Like look, browse your files.
Wait, really?
Yeah, browse your files. Okay. Let me get back to the thing. What I did was I see AMD FFX. AMD FFX
Mm-hmm.
to the top left.
Gotcha.
Close the game. Close the game.
I want to see if it will. Let me see if it'll start back up after like
Okay.
a restart.
Okay, maybe it'll work after a restart. Who knows?
I mean, this is just like low. Why are my sound settings not actually active? You're better than this. Then again, I guess I did technically Alt F4 the game, which doesn't save settings sometimes. Lord. Gag me.
I got the new I got the fucking split keyboard, by the way.
Ooh, really? Already? I thought you were only considering one.
I was considering. It's because Lexi was insisting
Okay, I
on
might
giving
need
me a
your
gift.
fix. It turns out.
Okay, so choose delete. So it's completely closed, right?
Yeah.
Delete AMD FFX folder.
Delete.
Okay, close the X. Close the window. Go to right click Doom the Dark Ages. Properties.
Verify.
Yeah, verify files.
Gotcha. Where the fuck is verify?
And that'll bring that folder back. I've had the same issue trying to run the game in FSR, and it just made the screen go black.
That's weird.
So with this game, you want to use TAA. I do have like I think one thing that might like raise your frame rate a little bit.
Oh yeah, what?
Which is like something that worked for me for some reason. But like I'll explain to you what I did that actually made a difference in changing the frames per second.
Once we're actually back in the options menu.
Because I think a lot of the fucking frame rate jank has to do with the frame rate, the fucking upscaler's not working. Or not working properly.
Interesting.
So I tried using FSR at one point, and what I did to make FSR go back to normal was deleting that little folder has like the settings for FSR. So by deleting that resets the settings of the game back to 0. And verifying the files makes Steam replace that folder with something else. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Replace the folder with a new one. On my computer, I've noticed that TAA is the one that works the best, but I was on the experimental branch of Proton. So maybe, and right now, Glorious Egg Roll is running really well for me. Okay. So now you can start the game back up again. It should let you into the game.
Yeah. I need to mod out these intro logos, these unskippable intro logos. These logos.
I really want that mod. I really want that mod that removes the slowdown from the melee attacks. Even though, like, with 120% speed, the melee attacks do not bother me at all. But, like, I still want them. Still doing the thing?
Yes, actually. That's unfortunate.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay, so what I actually did, and I don't know why it worked out for me that way, was I didn't verify the files right away. I booted the game without the AMD folder.
Yes. That was actually what I was going to try first, because the thing is that that's like the settings, so it's spawning the settings as you do it. I totally get why that would work out. Because you're deleting your config, but then it's just like putting a new config in.
It's funny how we both have like the same distro, but like both our Linuxes look so different. I think that's cute. I think that's cool.
You went with GNOME for yours, right?
No, I have KDE, but like my icons are different, and I have like the fucking start bar, the app menu jar thing, like be like slightly hovering above the bottom of the screen.
Oh, the floating taskbar.
I do like the floating taskbar a lot. Yeah, that worked.
Here we go. Okay. All right. So instead,
I'm gonna switch to TDA.
we're gonna do TAA.
And try booting. Just try to running the game that way. Let's see what happens.
Everything else is basically fine. Dynamic resolution scaling, at least 100. Let's try and go there.
Impact confirmed. The Slayer has been activated.
Did you switch back to TAA? Or is it
Yeah, I
still in
did.
FSR in the settings?
This is TAA, at least according to the settings menu.
It's the frame rate is immediately it went from 50 to above 60.
That's all I
Okay.
wanted.
You just want 60 frames per second.
Yep. It
60
doesn't even
frames is
matter
pretty
because
good.
visually 50 and 60 look the same to my eyes, but hey, you know what? Fuck it.
I'm picky. I'm picky. Above 60, I can't really tell, but like below 60, I can.
Wait, what? That was silly.
The game actually forces you to block. Like you actually want to block a little bit. You actually want to like use your shield health to protect your health.
Luck on no
Oh,
target.
that is the coolest mobility mechanic in this game, by the way.
I believe it. Yep.
That's what makes the game fast.
So let's go ahead and immediately try your game speed adjustment for the funsies. Which friggin' menu is this in? There we go. So honestly, just so that I can tell what is it's actually doing, even though this might be like too fast, actually. Oh, enemy aggression. I mean,
So like,
oh, okay.
you can actually, if you set all the settings to max, it's actually harder than the hardest difficulty setting.
Yeah, I believe it. Okay, so yeah, this is a little bit too zany, so I understand why you would want to go for 120. Honestly, yeah. Just kind of immediately.
It just feels like the Maternal now. There's another setting that will help make the game run feel faster.
Do you not spawn health out of like guys that you kill now? You can only find health on the ground.
No, they do spawn if you kill them. It's just like these guys are not spawning because you're
Gotcha.
tutorial, I guess. Like, Alexi was telling me earlier today that like she had a conversation with, I think, Gabriel about like what a boomer shooter is and what does that mean. And it was like, oh, it's an arcadey shooter that like prioritizes movement and like whatever, like old school shooters used to. And then like Alexi was like, oh, so shooters that are fun.
Yeah. Yeah, no, boomer shooters are generally considered fun by me and Cynic. 100%. 100%.
I hate Call of Duty so much. I have a burning disgust for Call of Duty.
Yes.
Like
I
aesthetically and
definitely got there.
gameplay wise.
I did enjoy Call of Duty at first. I enjoyed Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, and Modern Warfare 3 was my jumping off point. Because, oh my god, that game got boring.
Okay, I got a suggestion for you if you want.
What's up?
You can take it. You can set like run to auto, so like every time you walk forward, you're automatically running.
That's okay. I like the
You like the melee control?
Yeah, finer control.
How do you feel about like Doom guy steps going choo 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 choo
Excellent.
choo? Isn't it awesome? I wasn't sure how I was gonna feel about it, but like actually playing it's
Oh,
like
we still got
cool.
these in here, motherfucker. Glory kills.
These are way less intrusive
I was
because they don't
really
have like.
hoping that they wouldn't be doing these mechanics that I disliked in the first couple.
Doesn't it help that like the glory kills are like just punching and not like an animation that takes like 5
It
seconds?
does. It does.
They actually tone down the glory kills so much in this game, and when the glory kills do happen, I think they're actually really neat. Like the actual full animations, I do like punching the shit out of those guys though. That's like a fun mechanic for me.
I understand that 100%. Resource values. Interesting.
I think something that you might want to adjust is like the parry window is super lenient on Hurt Me Plenty. Like you can tell like it's one thing from the most lenient setting possible.
Ah. We'll try it out. We'll try it out. There was something you said about, oh, it's a mod that you were talking about. The thing to remove
Yeah.
motion or like slow motion from like shield bashing, you said?
People have been saying that it could turn out to be an update in the
Oh.
game because like the devs have been listened to the community criticism in the past.
Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, hey, guys.
But like there's someone like working on the mod to like remove the slowdown in the melee. And of course, as soon as that mod comes out, I'm playing that shit.
That mod isn't actually out yet?
Vincent, double lock on the Slayer's
No,
location.
not yet. Because the game just came out.
What, somebody just like videoed their like mod that they were making?
Yeah. They were just like testing it out.
Oh, okay.
Weapon drop.
Maybe there's bugs that we don't know.
One.
Probably. That's like a entire game altering freaking mod. They want to make sure that that shit works in all scenarios. G?
See how the art style is like way more like sci-fi-esque?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I would describe Eternal as sci-fi.
Eternal feels like 90s sci-fi. Feels more like modern sci-fi. Does that make sense? I don't know.
Wait, what do you mean I can't
It's
change?
more Doom 2016 in my opinion. This game just has more Doom 2016 vibes. Like the story just seems to take itself a little bit more seriously.
What do you mean that I can't change the use key? Are you kidding me? That's a... Oh, wait, there it is. Cool. Okay. So, I mean...
I really hate the use key.
I am perfectly okay with use key.
I really hate the use key being G, but
Yeah.
I'm used to it.
I definitely changed that to F immediately. I'm used to F for use.
Punch, punch, punch.
Ooh. God, he's so they're so gothic in this one. I love it.
God, it's cool.
Store up to 3 charges. We'll drop ammo for all your weapons. Okay. By finding melee ammo in the world. Melee ammo. Punch.
should have like the monitor I grabbed. I should have like picked like a 1080p monitor instead of a 1440p monitor. Because like I feel like my settings are just like increased, and like games are just harder to run in a way that looks good on my monitor now.
Oh, I see. Okay. Fine.
Isn't it fun to just punch the shit out of demons?
It's okay. I do not hate it. Why don't I hear Doom Guy's footfalls all the time? I'm sorry. I use your dead name. Doom Slayer's footfalls all the time.
Life sigil.
Ah, you got lives. If you want them. You control what you pick up. There.
This game is so pretty. They really did use that NVIDIA money.
I definitely felt that, like, Doom Eternal was pretty, but I think we have slightly different opinions on its aesthetics in general.
I like Doom Eternal, but it's not my vibe. I like the more somber lighting in this game. Whereas, like... Which is kind of like,
cool.
I think that might be like the biggest difference. It's just kind of like somber lighting. Oh, by the way, if you jump from a high place onto a bottom place, you kill a bunch of demons with the shockwave of jumping.
Ooh, that's cool.
I think you have to like be dashing when you do the jump. It's like it kills fodder demons. Like, it's cool.
Honestly, just give me, like, all the aggression. Yeah, the slowdown is weird. That it happens, like, every single time.
It's so much worse than like
It's like if
normal
you had,
speed
like, a
gameplay.
slowdown every single time in, like, Smash Ultimate.
I would hate it. And
Or
it
every time
slows
if
down
you
the game
did, like,
so
a
much.
Smash attack, that it was a slowdown every time in Smash Ultimate. That would be awful. Like, they use it for, like, impactful moments. Like, very sparingly. Whereas here, it could potentially be, like, every, like, 5 seconds, it feels like.
See, because like they kind of want you to combo with this with the fucking
Make
fist
way for the
weapon.
loadout. There's a key in the nearby church. Route in the location.
Where'd the other guy go? I thought I only killed the one in front.
The Doomslayer is just that awesome.
His fist is armor penetrating and enemy penetrating. Ah. Yeah, I want to see that parry window when it doesn't stop it for me.
I think I had to decrease it a little bit because it was getting When it gets a lot of enemies at the same time, parrying does get harder. But like, I did.
Well,
It just
no
doesn't
problem
feel like you're
whatsoever
parrying. It's
off the top.
like
All
when
right.
you're.
So if we have that there, God, they should not give me this amount of things to fiddle with. Stop the game like every time. Very funny.
I do dig it though.
I mean, yeah, that even at the smallest possible parry window, that seems fine.
When it's very large, when the parry window is very large, it feels like you can just like hold up your shield before it even like is close to you, and it'll automatically parry.
Yeah, I can imagine that being annoying, but I don't want to imagine. I want to see even. So let's check it out. Freaking.
Are you gonna try parry with like the maximum shield with the maximum
Yeah,
limit?
parry with the maximum shield. Why have I completely lost? Okay. Maximum parry window.
This is like parrying with the buckle or whatever.
Yeah.
It's way too lenient.
That felt good.
Yeah. Parries are supposed to feel like parries. I think part of the problem with parries in this game is that like, they expect you to parry all the time. It's not supposed to be like an optional skill that you can do like in Dark Souls. It's just like they want you parrying attacks constantly. So to compensate for that, they have to make the parry mechanic easier. Does that make sense?
I did not hear anything of what you just said.
Okay, so I think the reason they made the parry window so like big by default, unhurt me plenty, is because like in Dark Souls, parrying is a skill that you can like practice if you want to. It's completely optional.
Yeah.
You do not need to learn to parry to play Dark Souls. In this game, parrying is kind of a gameplay requirement.
Yeah. So they want to make
So
sure
they
that
make-
if you suck at parrying, you can still play the game and enjoy the game.
Yeah.
I thought so. Anyway.
He's at ground zero. He located.
Despite everything, this game does run really decently, even with all the ray tracing going on.
This is definitely very disappointing for a Doom game to be running at 60 FPS on my extremely modern PC with a 5600X and a 6600 XT.
You know what I kind of hope someone does? I hope someone mods the game and adds baked-in lighting to things.
That would be a lot for a modder to do.
Especially because there's so much shit in this game, but like that would be
But
cool.
if they do it, they will be my hero.
They will be my hero too. Like so many of these things, like you don't need this much ray tracing for every little thing. It's like so many of these visual effects you can achieve by just having it be baked in, like, and then you can play the game at 120 frames per second. The only people playing this game at 120 frames per second are people with 4090s.
Portals will collapse.
And those people don't exist.
5 in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Secret key required. With these big ass arenas, like, I'm going to care even less about like getting all of the secrets, but I do want to try and find some.
There are like much bigger arenas, and there are levels that are much tighter in focus. From what I gathered.
There is definitely an odd lack of rhythm on this game compared to Doom Eternal to a certain degree.
Doom Eternal is just kind of a hard act to follow up on, I fear.
And I don't know what it is, because there is a rhythm to this immediately. There is the parrying and there is the punching. And that is, like, decently well done to start with, but, like, maybe I need more guns. That's what I need.
Yeah. Doom Eternal gives you so many tools so early on. Like, it doesn't take that many levels for you to have, like, 4 guns to switch between.
Yeah. Wait. So, like... Fight me immediately.
What'd you say?
He bite me immediately. So destroy those things. Let me see. H is what you want. Why did you... Okay. Ah.
Is your like assault rifle or the equivalent?
Gotcha. Assault rifle is a barbed stake fucking driver. That's awesome.
Cool as fuck. The gun designs in this game are peak.
That's odd. Okay. I wasn't about to die at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Ah, I see. So it's not really there when you're friggin' like walking, but when you're running. I actually want it to be even deeper and louder, not gonna lie.
Mod the game to change the sound files. God, the soundtrack is so forgettable. It's such a pain. Like, and the fact that there's so many musicians out there, like they probably could have found like someone who's capable of like coming up with some really memorable melodic riffs, but like they just didn't bother. They were just like, we just need a musician. This is a musician do guitars. You know.
All hell gates closed. The village is secure.
Which is such a fucking shame.
It's weird. It's weird that they didn't just do, like, literally everything in their
reading the south
power.
bay. Incoming.
A Titan has been summoned.
It feels like they just knew that they were going to disappoint everyone with the soundtrack, so they were just like, whatever. I don't remember any song from the levels I played. I'm not trying to be like a doomer about it. I like this game so far. Like,
You can have complaints even about something that you like, especially something as fine-tuned as, like, I like the gameplay, but the soundtrack sucks. Oh. Not very Doomslayer of me.
the Doomsayer is like, I'm fighting the demon. I'm fighting in the war against the demons. On the side of the demons.
Ow. There we go. Yeah, that's what you talked about.
That, like, projectile that's like a two balls with a rope in the middle. I always wonder if you can just like jump over it, but I never managed to do it.
So I had my fun while we were in the tutorial for sure, but I do actually have to lower it for the bigger crowds.
When there's a lot of monsters, that's when things get a little bit harder. I feel like they also made it so like blurry kills feel a little bit more optional.
I like that. I definitely like that.
Because like you still get health if you kill enemies from far away, you just need to get closer to them to like grab the health orbs because they just fall on the ground.
We need backup! Someone get on that turret!
They're making a final push.
See how you just like push the body away? That feels very Doom 2016 about it.
Titan advancing.
Oh, did your game crash? Okay. Ooh.
Ah.
Isn't this so baller? So sometimes I wonder, like, how did these guys lose if they have such an awesome turret? Like, how did that guy end up dead? You know?
Yeah, true.
Do you really need help killing the demons if you have, like, this amazing turret? It's pretty cool. Those don't those soldiers just kind of like look like the Space Federation dudes from Metroid Prime?
They lied to us,
A little bit.
and now he has a leash.
The Makers felt a weapon as powerful as the Slayer.
Should be guided.
And you agreed.
He's not one
Of us. They want assurances.
A Galactic Federation.
Samus, I've unlocked your role.
Samus. You have my permission to breathe now.
The beast
I know you've been holding your breath all this time, but now I can finally breathe.
and still you
Samus, I've unlocked your ability to blink.
influenced by this outsider. It is not this witch.
I sent a picture of a Space Federation guy,
Gotcha.
like after the cutscene.
All the power of hell.
All the power of hell. I really dig this Prince design. He feels like he would show up in the Star Wars
Our enemy is divided.
8 movie.
Yeah, I feel that.
Is now.
The red.
And a heart of Argent gives us the power
Red.
to conquer the beast and crush his allies.
This dude reminds me of some of the better, like, Warcraft designs. Especially
Yeah.
Tiberius.
Prince Azaric
Look at those hair physics on that hag.
be informing the High Council of your
Those luscious locks.
They fear him, and so your dominion over hell is not absolute.
Avoid the Slayer. We should focus on breaking the humans first. Then resume our search.
It's funny because like the way he's like waving at the holograms, it kind of feels like a, what should I say? Kind of feels like a Disney villain.
Failure. 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 Let me see. I can. Yeah. Okay. So. Where is... So not the gameplay thing this time, but I want to turn off FPS now that we've got ourselves mostly squared away there.
It's the one on the screen.
Right. Then performance metrics off. Thank you. You see, gotcha on the Prime Federation.
Isn't it like the same?
Sire, the demons are now targeting the Sentinel's energy relay. It powers their transdimensional barrier.
Yes.
It is an energy field which prevents the demons from...
I wonder if they got
opening
artists
this world.
It
from
doesn't work.
what's the
What
name?
you see now is a result of Sentinel civilians falling under the
Retro
influence of
Studios
demons
working on
opening
this.
portals for them. A mere
Because I heard
leak
that
in the
Retro
labs.
Studios had like a bunch of layoffs or like a bunch of people just quit because like because like Nintendo was just being really frustrating to work with.
Yeah.
increasing. Slayer, prepped for launch.
It's remarkable how he can survive the power surge. Yes. We purify his mind and leave only his hatred for the demons. But his resistance to the Tether's influence is increasing. A request to the Creed for additional energy reserves has already been made.
Launch the Slayer immediately.
Launch the Slayer immediately.
The maker designs kind of feel like Transformers.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Like the Transformers girls.
Yeah, specifically. The Transformer girl that was in Transformers 1.
Yeah.
He's at the drop zone. Deploying weapon pod now.
Gimme. Wheel. Awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is what I've wanted, honestly. More of a ranged option. Cool.
Targeting demonic threat.
Even if it didn't have the chainsaw, like the fucking... The fucking spikes on the shield just make it look so cool.
Reroute all units to the energy relay.
Oh, I see. Okay. Damage it to superheat it and then destroy them.
Destroy them.
Destroy your demons. None of you are worth my time. Right. What about... There's something else. Don't know where, but I'm thinking about like an alternate pathway that I almost took. Anyway. Interesting.
Oh, I'm not sure if I found that codex.
Ah. Parry green things. Simple. Easy. I want to finish off a demon by throwing the shield at them. And it makes me sad that that's not possible.
Hmm.
Huh? What?
Abed facilities are under lockdown.
Interesting. Gold. Wondrous gold. Wait, did that actually reveal something? Oh. So these would be the Sentinel Shrines, right?
That's where you talk to worship the Emperor of Mankind.
Yeah.
Or whatever. I'm actually... I feel like Lexi's actually turning me into someone who understands Warhammer 40k.
Someday you will understand. Applies burn. Nearby demons to heavy falter. Final hit. Yep, I want that. I knew that I would want the shield stuff as soon as possible.
The command room has a key. Mark it on the player's map.
Shield charge. Wow, that's actually fast. Wow. I think that's the extra game speed making them that fast. Interesting. And then... Ah.
Welcome to research and development. Operations are currently suspended.
This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. This was a bad idea. This was a really bad idea. God. Oh god. No, no, no. Oh. Thank you. That's not the BFG. Accelerator. Oh, nice. New plasma rifle. Oh wow, this thing has some hella kick. I really did not need this already. Okay. Thing feels so accelerated indeed with the game speed. You
want to change the game speed? That's like the fourth menu, the one on the checklist.
Gotcha.
Hey, Barge.
What's up?
I didn't see the time fly. It's nearly 4 a.m. for me.
Oh yeah, feel free, my friend.
But I'm having a lot of fun watching. If you want to play some more Doom on your own, you can. But like, if you want to play more Doom while we're playing, play more with me.
Yeah, no
There's
problem.
more. There's always more time tomorrow.
Excellent, excellent.
Nighty night.
Thank you for the call. Thank you for hanging out. Have a good night. Have a good
No
sleep.
problem. I'm really glad you're enjoying it so far.
Yes, I am.
Nighty night.
Commander, we need assistance out here.